Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Rochelle here. I found a really different way of cutting out cards to be able to make them into, have a little hole in the middle. This one is a little bit wonky because it is my first attempt. But what I'm going to do is show you how I made the hole in the middle. Check this out. This is hilarious. This is really old, this one. Look, it's got its own sellotape on it, but I am going to cut it. And I got this doodacky. This is a tab cutter. And just sort of even it up as best I could. And I'm going to use that, obviously. Now, what I've got here, I don't know, has anybody else done this? Maybe I'm a bit behind on the old hack thing here, but I thought this was a great okay, that's as usual not straight. Oh my goodness, really not straight. Okay, I'm not sure it matters too much because I'm going to be putting a sticker over it. So now what I've got is this perfect little square. Look. So I used a tab cutter, cut that out, and then I took off those two little bits sticking out, and I've got a perfect little square. Has anyone else figured that out, or am I late to the party? Okay, I don't know. So then I wanted to find a page, and what I am trying to find is a really, this paper is really thin, so I'm going to find, okay, so I also made this. Yes, it's someone called, I'll link it below when I do it. And I had struggle with that this morning because things get caught, things get pulled up on it, you know, these little bits up here. The lady who did the tutorial was amazing. I mean, she's obviously done tons. And that was my first attempt. So if you want me to do a tutorial, I will. I'll post the link below for the lady, though. She's the expert, not me, that's for sure. No, I wanted this page here. This is what I'm going to do here. Okay, so off Temu, I found these darling stickers, and they've got frames around them. And I found a frame here that I want to use. Yep. Alright, I'm going to sit down. I'm standing up. It's ridiculous. Okay. So all I did here, look at it. It fits perfectly. So these stickers off Temu plus that is fitting perfectly. And I just lined these up and chopped out the middle. And they do rip really easily, so I'm trying to be a bit more careful. I hope nobody's seen my nose in here. I feel like I've got really close to the camera. Alright, and I'm going to use this butterfly there. Now, these are tricky because they are fragile. I'm going to show you another trick that I have found. Okay, so it is sticking on the back there, so we can either cut that off a little bit, right? Oh, it's not looking good now on that side, is it? Oh, it should be alright. That's okay. So I saw this lady on YouTube. There's still sticky bits there, around there, and this is corn flour. It's just plain old corn flour. And she went round there like that. And it stops all the sticky. Is that a new trick or an old trick or what? I don't know, but I've just learned it. And I'm going to this ink because everything looks nicer inked. Oops. Really old cards, these. I found them at an op shop in an obscure little place in New Zealand, Northland here. Okay, now then, let me just check that I am all in there. I'm going to cut my little butterfly up because I don't want to see all of that plastic around there. I think I need my small scissors. Okay, so it's going to go there, and I want what I'm going to use. Okay. Right, so I'm going to leave it as an opening there. So I want to do these sides. Come on, glue. Sort of lining it up with that sentence down there. Come here. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness, look at it. It's a bit of a crease there, probably where I've bent the, you know, but it all adds to the charm. And then I found this lovely lady. And she sort of goes with the colours of the card and the book that I'm I quite like that. I'm going with it. And in fact, we could make that into a little pocket. So I have to be aware that there is that gap just down there, and I don't want to cover that with glue. And then I've got my lady. I'm going to try and chop off. Oh my goodness, look at these. Chop off a tiny bit of her hat. Not her hat, but just the plastic around her hat. And maybe a bit of the bottom of the dress. Look at those colours. She's so beautiful. Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's darling, isn't she? hopefully that is dry enough. Okay, I was going to put this lady in here, this little girl, but I'm not sure about that now. We do have a rather sick looking lady lounging in bed, and she would fit perfectly, but I don't know, she looks a bit sick, the poor thing. Can we see that? I don't know. Maybe we'll try her. Oh, well, that's cute. I'm doing that. And I'm just going to use this. Put that on the side there. Oh, that's cool, eh? That's the inside of that old card. That doesn't go at all, but it's really cool. I don't know whether I should chop it down and then, or do I just leave it like that? I'm going to leave it. Yep, I am. And I had a choice then of that side. Oh, there's writing on there, look. I didn't notice that. It's in a different language. Neat. That's going to have to dry like that, but I'll do it once I stop filming. And I thought we could put, like, now I've got my little, oh, here we go, we've got some, probably smells too big. Okay, smells too big. I can put something in there, can't I? Where is, right, I've got stamps. Oh, that's quite darling. What colours? I could do that. What do you think? So this whole page was actually just about my little hat, in case no one, I just discovered that by accident. So you get your tag and you get, what have we got here? Hang on. Need a card. So maybe if I didn't like go all the way across there, maybe if I just went to there. And I just want to try and get it as even as possible on each side. I don't know, I've got no measurement capabilities. So this is the whole video, what I wanted to show you. And then we've got a square just from that tool, that punch. Okay, I hope that that helps people. And if you want to see a tutorial on that one, give us a yell. But I'm going to link down below the link to the lady who actually does this beautifully. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're all well. Bye.